No one ever told me that I could be an engineer. It was never really made accessible as I progressed through high school in Alameda or in Oakland. I didn't really learn much about Silicon Valley until I got to Massachusetts and saw the impact of the tech industry on my own life. Like, I was able to bring myself out of poverty working as like a front-end developer throughout college. And I realized that I wanted to make it accessible to other people from my community. So I wrote my thesis on the underrepresentation of minority groups in tech. I can tell you about the history of diversity management from 1965 up until now. I wrote a curriculum in front-end web development and piloted it in one of the poorest communities in the US, and had 100% of our seniors get to college. Thank you. Today I'd like to build a video-based education platform that allows us to make computer science education accessible to the 9 out of 10 high schools that don't have it.
Time flies by.
Iris and Y are
That was my ride. That's my ride. Ready? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Charlie Davis. Horace Mann once said, education is a great equalizer. But what is education without opportunity? 2 million students graduate from college each year. 4 out of 5 of those students graduate without a job. Employers blame this on the pipeline and lack of resources. Conversely, minority representation makes up 3 to 5% of companies, or top companies. My company, HireWise, would like to connect minority interns or minority students to employers who have a difficulty feeding their pipeline. Sorry. You might wonder, why am I the best person to do this? Well, I spent my entire career recruiting for companies like Goldman Sachs and Bank of America Merrill Lynch. I'm here looking for developers, designers, marketers to help me make the workforce a more diverse and profitable space. Thank you.
Next one. If you're 6 through 10, go ahead and clap over here. But you go ahead. I'll work it out. Yep.
Hello, my name is Jaci Cruz. I'm from Brazil. And in Brazil we have this youth inequality problem, and there is many new projects we are creating, but it's hard for them to get to schools, because public schools, they don't want to take the risk to try new projects or new ways to learning. And so my idea that I'm pitching here is a platform that connects the projects, the schools, and researchers, and students who need to do research about education or about new ways to study, because this school is much more open. If you are a project that, I'm here with this research, we are going to do this project, but it will also be an experiment, and we'll have measurable results, and and you can scale this.
What was the name again?
Lobular.
Lobular. Okay, you're over there. Next up. Go.
Hi, my name is Lakeisha Poole, and my idea is called Talent Karma. My background is I'm an employment lawyer, and I also have a Black professionals group that I've had for 10 years. And the problem that Talent Karma is resolving is the issue of toxic work environments and the lack of opportunity for advancement due to the lack of social capital. So what Talent Karma attempts to achieve is a talent-centric professional community that also incentivizes people to do good things for the community that help people's professional development. So the intention would be that people would have opportunities to go to different jobs and have opportunities to develop themselves professionally through the network. At this stage, we need UX and designers, engineers to help us build this platform to make it friendly and easy to use.
name is Srita, and I'm looking for a team of designer, coders, data analysts to build out Kashia. Kashia is a mobile app that focuses on workplace readiness and literacy for millennials from immigrant and refugee communities. Ultimately, it serves as a culturally aware ombudsman for millennials that are within the workplace. And think back to your first job where you had to walk that borderline between work etiquette and discrimination in workplace bullying. As a first-generation college student myself, a first-generation young professional, and a first-generation manager, learning these things on my own and having to deal with a lot of the situations that arise, how can we create this opportunity to train and work with the next generation of immigrants and refugees that are millennials?
Good evening, my name is Julie Newsom and I'm the founder of CivCom. What we're trying to do is eliminate veterans unemployment by making sure everyone has a job before they leave the military. Now, the problem we are facing is that the spouses tend to be an afterthought instead of a priority. We have a program where we are making career research resources available to the military families. Uniformly, the spouses don't think this is for them. So what I need is someone to help me address spouses and get them to understand that this is for them. So I'm looking for marketing people, preferably women, that know how to talk to women, not patronize them, and mobilize them to say, hey, listen, I deserve to find a job that I enjoy as well. This place is speaking for me.
And if you haven't ever, come on down if you haven't finished yet. Go.
My name is Rachel and I'm here with my coworker CS. We're both engineers who work on hiring software. One thing that we've seen in hiring is sometimes interviewers will put inappropriate descriptions of a candidate in the feedback. For example, and there's also more subtle things that happen. For example, studies have shown in evaluations women are described more often with communal language and men with more agentic language. We'd like to build a Chrome extension that acts as a feedback coach for interviewers and gives them tips to improve their feedback. There's a lot of ATSs that companies use. Lever is one of them. That's where Zayas and I work, but it could also be expanded to work with other applicant tracking systems. And we make this tool open source. There's also an existing natural language processor that checks for inconsiderate language. So we're not going to be starting from scratch. We're just going to hook it up to work with feedback and help interviewers write better feedback. Thanks.
What's the name?
Feedback coach.
Feedback coach. Who's name? Anybody? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Irving Chin, and the name of the company is Up and to the Right. So corporations spend millions of dollars on developing their high potential employees for future leadership positions. So our idea is to take those talent management platforms and extend it to enriching the community. So instead of using their talent management platforms to source and find talent, diverse talent, they should be incenting their high potential leaders to start active in the communities to enrich the pipeline. So it may not necessarily result in a direct hire, but at least it will help the company build a brand that they're a very diverse workforce, and this platform can actually show that each company what they do actively to kind of promote diverse activities and how their senior leaders are actively involved. So they're not disconnected. So we're looking for engineers and designers to build this prototype app that would be a new talent management platform.
I'm so nervous.
Me too.
My name is Marta Hernandez. I am the founder of Made Boss, Made by Ownself. There are 1.8 million recent college graduates that struggle to find a job, while there are 50% of 114 companies that struggle to find talent. Made Boss is a career planning tool that develops people by talent and passion rather than interest. And this focuses on individuals like myself, that no one in their family went to college or come from limited resources. The way in which we plan to do this is by, again, focusing on talent, passion, best fit career, comparing not only the demand but also the benefits of those careers, and individualizing a plan on how to get there. There is no tool out there that can do that for people, and we plan to do that. Made Boss, made by ourselves. We're looking for back-end developers to help us support with that. Thank you.
So my name is Jorge Mendez, and I'm a co-founder of a company called Entiendo. So this is an idea I have. This is virtual reality. Essentially, companies can use it to train their employees on any number of things, one of them being interviewing styles, giving them feedback of the structure to a process, and then letting them know about their biases, and then finding programs to help mediate those biases. But it can also act as, as a way to teach workers of any sizes, companies of any size, the virtual reality costs going down, talent continuing to go up. I feel this is the right time for VR to go into the workforce and begin to mitigate bias. We can talk terms, frequent evaluation, 15 million, raising 30.
Can we just get you to stay in the room for 5 minutes? Calm down.
Yep, it's called.
Yeah.
It's called Honest. O-N-U-S.
Sir.
All right, hi guys. My name is Lamore Jax Fourth, and I want to tackle a problem that I feel has been kind of overlooked in these communities. While being a part of the SMASH program and LPFI and all of that incorporated, we talk a lot about diversifying tech. And I want to take kind of a different approach to this and not solely focus on tech, but getting more minorities in the fields where they can be entrepreneurs and leaders. And a lot of that has to do with some overlooked skills that kind of involve corporate writing, whether that might be in the form of a resume or a cover letter, submitting applicable 2 weeks notice and things like that. I have a lot of friends in my communities who have no idea how to do any of these. And I was fortunate enough to be in an environment where these skills were fostered upon me, being in the SMASH program and all these entrepreneurship classes where I have that edge, but my peers don't. So I'm looking for people who can help me develop some type of platform, maybe an app that connects these people, these people in these Black and brown communities, people who can help them, gain these skills and maybe take classes to give them a competitive edge and get entry-level jobs, things of that sort.
So we're not done yet with the pitches. Did anybody have a number who hasn't pitched yet? Cool. Start weekend. Let's chat for a second. Here's what scares me. You all came to this event, and I love the room that's full of potential of people who've got great ideas and have shared them with the room. If you have an idea and you have not shared it with the room, this is your opportunity, and I want you to make the most of this weekend. You have one of the few opportunities to be in a room with people who want to support you and make the most of whatever idea you have. The benefit is that your idea has got to be better than some of the crazy ideas we heard out in the patio. So don't worry about having the worst pitch of the night. Jacuzzi Chaos has got you covered there. But I don't want anybody to go home and give an awesome pitch to their steering wheel and not to this room. So we numbered off earlier, but now you still have a chance. If you think you have any idea whatsoever, I'm going to give you a chance to share it with the room. So, last call for pitches. Anybody else?